in the shadows of America's forgotten places, where fog creeps low across abandoned roads and forests whisper secrets through the trees, there exists a creature both feared and revered. Its glowing red eyes pierce the night. Its wings span nearly 10 feet, and its presence always seems to signal one thing: disaster. This is the story of the Mothman, a winged harbinger of doom said to haunt the skies of West Virginia and beyond. But is the Mothman merely folklore born from fear, or is it something far older? Something watching, waiting, warning. Tonight we dig deep into the chilling sightings, mysterious encounters, and haunting theories behind one of the most terrifying legends in American folklore. The first sightings. Point Pleasant, 1966. It all began in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a small town along the Ohio River. On the night of November 15, 1966, two young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Millette, were driving near the abandoned TNT area, an old World War II munitions site, when they saw something they would never forget. Towering over 6 feet tall, with glowing red eyes and massive wings folded behind its back, the creature stared at them, before suddenly spreading its wings and flying directly over their car, at speeds they claimed exceeded 100 miles per hour. They rushed to the sheriff's office, visibly shaken. But they weren't the only ones. In the days that followed, over 100 reports came flooding in. Locals claimed to see a dark figure perched on rooftops, flying over fields, or standing in the middle of remote roads, watching. And with each sighting came a deep, unnatural fear. The Silver Bridge collapse. Prophetic terror on December 15, 1967, just over a year after the first Mothman sighting. Tragedy struck. The Silver Bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Gallipolis, Ohio, suddenly collapsed during rush hour traffic, sending 46 people plunging into the icy Ohio River below. The town was devastated. But what made it even more chilling were the reports that Mothman had been seen perched atop the bridge just days before its collapse. Was the creature a warning? A messenger of death? Or something more sinister? The cause of the disaster itself? This incident transformed the Mothman from a local myth into a national obsession. The idea that a supernatural entity could predict catastrophe was both horrifying and fascinating. Mothman around the world. More than just Point Pleasant. While Point Pleasant may be ground zero, Mothman sightings didn't end there. In Chernobyl, just before the 1986 nuclear disaster, workers claimed to see a winged humanoid with piercing red eyes, now referred to as the Black Bird of Chernobyl. In Freiburg, Germany, miners reported a similar creature blocking the entrance to a mine. Terrified, they refused to go inside. Hours later, the mine collapsed, killing all those who would have been inside. The survivors called it the Freiburg Shrieker. In 2011, right before the tragic Fukushima nuclear disaster in Japan, multiple people reported seeing a winged figure near the facility. These international accounts suggest that Mothman may not be a local entity at all, but a global phenomenon tied to death and destruction. Theories. What is the Mothman? So what exactly is the Mothman? There are many theories, some grounded in science, others steeped in the supernatural. Misidentified animal. Some skeptics claim Mothman is nothing more than a large barn owl, crane, or heron. But few birds can fly silently, keep pace with cars, or have glowing red eyes. Alien or interdimensional being. Others believe the Mothman is not from our world at all. Could it be a visitor from another dimension? A scout from an alien race? Witnesses often describe a sensation of static electricity or missing time during encounters, phenomena common in UFO reports. Time traveler or ancient being. Some theorists claim Mothman is an ancient being, possibly a time traveler or guardian who appears when the timeline is at risk. Is it trying to warn us or stop something? Tulpa or manifestation. According to Tibetan lore, Intense human belief or fear can give birth to real entities called tulpas. Could our collective fear and obsession have manifested the Mothman into existence? Each theory leads to more questions than answers, and yet the sightings continue. Modern sightings. Mothman. Today, Mothman hasn't vanished. In fact, sightings have spiked in recent years. In Chicago, since 2017, hundreds of people have reported seeing a winged humanoid flying near O'Hare Airport and along Lake Michigan. The entity is often described the same way: black, winged, tall, and silent, with glowing red eyes. Many of these sightings occur before strange accidents or technical failures at the airport. Even in Point Pleasant, locals still whisper about strange shadows in the sky and an uneasy presence near the old TNT area. The Mothman Festival, held annually in Point Pleasant, draws thousands of visitors, not just for fun, but to share their experiences and their fears. Eyewitness accounts, voices from the shadows. One truck driver passing through West Virginia in 2005 described seeing what he first thought was a large black garbage bag on the side of the road. But when he slowed down, the figure unfolded wings and rose silently into the air, staring at him with red, glowing eyes. A hiker in Appalachia reported hearing a high-pitched humming followed by an overwhelming sense of dread. Moments later, he saw what he described as a man-shaped bat with eyes like car brake lights watching him from a ridge. He ran. He still refuses to hike alone. And a park ranger once claimed to see something on a remote security camera, a large, upright winged creature perched on a cell tower before the feed cut out entirely. So what do you believe? Is the Mothman a guardian, omen, demon, or simply misidentified wildlife? Is it a warning or a curse? One thing is certain: wherever it appears, tragedy often follows. And perhaps, somewhere above us, in the darkness just out of reach, the red eyes of the Mothman are still watching. Don't look away.